I'll say
You
it.
got
Thank
it.
you, Michelle.
Yep.
Okay, welcome everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to SUDISA. Disclaimer, this meeting is being recorded and will be posted to the HCA website on a webpage dedicated to SUDISA work group. Please begin recording. We've already done that. This recording is open to public disclosure. Please do not disclose any private or confidential information. Guidelines for public feedback. This work group is not subject to the Open Public Meetings Act. Members of the public are welcome to attend and observe the SUD intake, screening, and assessment SUDISA work group meetings. Meeting participation, including use of the chat, will be limited to work group members unless otherwise specified, e.g., guest participants, panelists, presenters, etc. If you are not a committee member and would like to provide comment or questions for the work group consideration, please email hcaesb5476@hca.wa.gov. And the work group administrator will share your message with the work group. Okay. And I just want to, I also always share this just so everybody sees it. This is the SharePoint page. I always share this. This is our little countdown clock for 45 days until recommendations are due, meeting materials and such, and how you can get to everywhere. So I just wanted to share that real quick with everybody. This is the SUDISA SharePoint page. What I have next on the agenda is us talking about new cadence and what's going on next. And so what I wanted to say was we didn't hear any significant opposition to ongoing work group activities. We're going to continue to hold space for meetings to follow up with pending recommendations and talk about logistics for that. But for those who are interested in continuing to participate, as most of you know, that once the last meeting, there was a long list of more recommendations that we were looking at. And so this work group would continue and we would look at that list, and anything in red, we would try to see what this work group could do without, like right now, we just did recommendations. We wouldn't be doing another set of recommendations. We would try to see other ways that we could change things. Michelle, is there anything else I should add to that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We just need to talk about logistics for ongoing meetings as well because the cadence will change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the idea of bringing it up to the group, and we would hear from all of you. We were thinking once a month for an hour. And I think an hour is that what we agreed on, Michelle? Once a month for an hour?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we don't need the full 90 minutes probably for these
yeah.
anymore.
And so that's what we were thinking. And I just want to know from the work group members if there's any opposition to that kind of cadence once a month. Well, let's say opposition, but is there a difference in opinion?
Dominique, Kara, and Angela, if you could give a thumbs up if that sounds good to you.
Yes, sorry, I missed the question. Yes, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Oh,
Thank you.
would once a month? Yeah. So, yeah, for once a month, 1 hour. That are you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, great. And would
Okay,
Monday
good.
afternoons continue to work? I mean, you're all here now. I don't know if the Wednesday mornings were also good for you, but if we're moving to once a month, we're not gonna keep alternating day and time the way that we had before with like Monday afternoons versus Wednesday mornings. So just want to confirm that if we transition to the once a month plan, Monday afternoons around this time will continue to work for you. Is that right? So do we just lose Dominique? Kara and Angela, will this time to continue to work on a once a month basis?
Yeah, this works for me.
Okay. Okay, great.
Okay, I'm making note of that now, Michelle, on my Word document.
Um,
Good afternoons, 105.
this is Angela. I feel like for me, I starting in January will be transitioning away from my SUD role in the ER. I'll still be in the ER, but I'm just cutting my hours. So I don't feel like I have the space to determine future meetings, but I will be training a new person, and I'm hoping that they could join in on a meeting before the end of the year, if they would be allowed into this group to continue our work here together.
Yeah, Angela, you bring up a good point. I'll meet with the steering committee after this and see how we're going to be doing about replacements. I think that's a good suggestion right there, is how we can move someone in, because you could give a really good warm handoff to that person and they're going into your position. Let me ask you a question. If we go forward with that person coming to us, would you still want to be on the invite just to be on it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would still love to know what's going on, and
Yeah.
if I have capacity, I would love to still be here.
Okay.
But I couldn't commit to every month.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Just want to check in on the cadence. If there is not active work, but a need for checking in and updates, does the monthly seem realistic? Are you saying that maybe like more like bi-monthly and quarterly might be?
Yeah, I don't know that, because monthly to me signifies that there's like active work going on. I think that we had more meetings like every 2 weeks because we had the report due, but usually in other work groups, if there's like active ongoing work, then monthly seems realistic. But if there's not, and it's more like a let's touch base, let's keep this group together, let's check in, I thought that maybe like the cadence of, every 2 months or quarterly would be more appropriate. That's just my thought, though.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Eliza. Yeah. I'd like to hear from Cara and Dominique. What do you guys think?
I'm flexible. Me personally, I guess it would depend on if there's actually anything to update, and assessing where that is. And for me, that would determine if it's monthly, that there's things that are updated and there's information to provide, then monthly would make sense. If not, I could definitely see bi-monthly or quarterly.
Okay. Cara?
Yeah, just I'll echo what Dominique said. I'm flexible as well, but if depending on what updates need to be given, we can adapt.
Okay, so I guess what I'm hearing is that maybe bi-monthly might be a little bit better, and then if we can reassess after bi-monthly, if we needed to meet more often, then we could do that. Yeah, I don't hear any opposition to bi-monthlies. Okay. I can move forward with that. I can get the next one, and I can do Monday, and I have Monday afternoons at 1:05. Bi-monthly is what I have written down for my notes. So I will get the old stuff that was scheduled for the next meetings and stuff deleted, and I will send out new ones that will have the bi-monthly meeting on there. And then also too, for the work group members that are not attending today, I will send a email to them summarizing all this information, and then I will see who comes to the next bi-monthly meeting. Making sure I'm not missing nothing from my. Well, that was mainly what we were going to discuss, was cadence and such. I always just like checking with Michelle because she really keeps good track of stuff. So, Michelle, am I missing anything from the rest of this meeting?
No, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Kelly, this is Eliza too, just depending, but like for time too, if there's not a big agenda, maybe it's adjusted on that bi-monthly to a half an hour as opposed to an hour or something. Just a suggestion.
No, I can write that down based on what we have. For instance, if we have a particular topic, maybe it'll be an hour. But if, like, for instance, we're just checking in on a topic, maybe it might be more or less 30 minutes, or
Yeah,
maybe it
because
might be yeah.
if you're giving the agenda like the week before, it might be important just to know if it's going to be, a half an hour or an hour, because that affects, time back or scheduling or whatnot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. And I might have these out a little bit further though, like the actual invites. I might do them um, I try to do 30 days before, or try to give everybody like a whole calendar month before. So, but
Mhm.
you bring up a good point. Oh, Eliza, are you trying to say something? I didn't hear you.
No, I'm all set. I'll mute myself.
I just thought you were saying something. I just want to make sure I captured it. Okay. Yeah, no, I can notate that as well. Well, if there's nothing else, I wanted the steering committee to stick around so we could talk. And then, is there anybody from the steering committee that has anything to say to the current work group members?
I would just say thank you all for your participation and your collaboration on all of these topics. It was really great to have consistency.
I would echo that as well. What Eliza's saying is I appreciate all of you guys showing up and being here.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, work group members, if you like to exit, you can go ahead and do that now. The steering committee is going to go ahead and meet. Appreciate you guys. Angela,
Thank you.
Cara, and Dominique, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, I'm laughing, guys, because there's a work group member that wants to enter right now. She's in the waiting
Maybe
in the
let her
lobby.
in and give her an update. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her in, then I'll go ahead and talk to her real quick. Hey, Katie, good afternoon. Glad to have you here. I'm glad you showed up. So we just ended the meeting for the and I just had another person admit. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. One second. Hey, Liz. It's Liz, right? You go by Liz, right?
No, that's okay.
You go.
I
Is it Elizabeth?
go by Elizabeth, but
Elizabeth,
sometimes
that's right.
I'll go by Beth, but I want to be called Elizabeth. Thank
Elizabeth,
you.
yes. No,
Yes.
I thought it was either Beth or Liz, and I couldn't remember which one it was. So yeah, so
Yeah.
Elizabeth, Katie. So we actually just ended the work group meeting. It was pretty short, but since you guys
I figured,
both
yeah,
joined,
I'm sorry I was late.
no, you're
Yeah,
fine. You're fine. Actually, you guys joined at the same time, so this is
I had
perfect. So
patience.
I can just go over what we went over. We've agreed that the work group is going to continue, and it's going to continue on a bi-monthly basis,
Oh,
and it's going to be
good.
Monday afternoons. And
Okay.
we're gonna take the idea tracker, and basically when we meet, we'll take that idea tracker and we'll try to break down how can we make that stuff happen from the idea tracker to actionable stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, yeah. I think we've been trying to do that the whole time. I think
That
some of
sounds
those
great.
ideas might have been able to be scrapped, but I mean, I see the purpose of keeping them. They all have some element of need and truth, but some of them were not, definitely not clear, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think we're gonna go ahead and get clarity from the work group members. And I want to say to both of you guys, thank you so much for being part of
Oh,
this work group. And you guys were great. And yeah, it's SUDISA was awesome, and I loved having you guys in the groups. And just thank you so much for your participation.
oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, Kelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It
thank you
was,
so much for hosting them. You did a great job.
yeah, it was
Thank
an
you so
awesome
much.
experience. I thought we were gonna be like going all the way to the bitter end to December, refining these ideas and stuff. But we're gonna continue to try to find ways to work on the ideas that didn't make it into the finished document. Is that clear? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. So the document, yeah, we're gonna take those ideas and we're gonna put them in, and we're gonna try to do them in different ways, because we won't do another set of recommendations, but we'll try other pathways within HCA to make those to get clarity on each of those ideas, and hopefully
Okay.
get them into fruition and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I love the colors in that document.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. You
All
guys
right.
can go ahead and go for the day. You guys can get all your time back.
All right. Thanks,
Awesome.
Kelly. Take care.
Thanks, you
Yep.
guys.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, I have another person in the lobby.
Maybe at this point it's just send out an email to update everyone.
Yeah, yeah, do you guys want me to go ahead and what do you want me to do with Sarah Gillard? She's waiting in the lobby.
Just send out an email.
Okay. So hit deny, is I'm guessing what I would do, and then I'll send her a quick email and just say we ended the meeting early. All right. Well, it sounds like we agreed on bi-monthly. Michelle, you sent me a message. I didn't see it. You said you were thinking the first of the month or second Monday of the month.
It should not be the same cadence as SURSAC. We should not have
Oh.
those meetings.
Oh, you are right. That's genius. I didn't even think about that. You are right about that.
That'd be a lot for a Monday. So I think, but sometimes there's a holiday, whatnot. So, maybe the third, third Monday of the month, as close to that as we can. That would probably work out all right.
Oh, hey, wait, Michelle, you're still recording, aren't you?
Oh, yep. Let me stop recording.
Yep.